What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of the Anti-Gravity Group podcast. My name is Braden Carlson.
My name is Taylor.
My name is Shane, or as you might know me, Postart.
And I'm Matt.
And we are talking about our AIRFest plans in this episode. But if you are curious as to why Taylor sounds different, we've been having some technical difficulties with Taylor. And it sounds like we might have to put Taylor on the run the cable out the window for the podcast plan, which is funny because that's kind of the plan that Postart's on now as well.
It is, except it's not out the window. It's through the hallway and underneath the door.
Yeah, I've done out the window before. Sorry to interrupt everyone's introduction, but I just figured I would throw that out there real quick for people to get ahead of that. So if you want to continue the introduction there, Postart.
I did mine.
Oh,
yeah,
did Matt do his?
Yeah, I said
No.
I'm Matt. No, you didn't ruin it. That's it.
Oh my
You just ruined
goodness.
yourself.
We're good.
I ruined everything.
That's it.
All right,
That's
well,
it.
what can we
We're over.
took some time off, folks, okay? This is what happens. Colin Brum is in the live chat. We are so back, he says. Josie says, what's up, guys? And Canadian Sig says, hi. Hey. He said, hey, not hi. We are live and alive from sunny Los Angeles, greater area, California, and sweet home, Kansas City, Missouri. What is going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk AIRFest. We've got some plans. We've all got things we want to do and things that we probably won't be able to achieve. Let's run it. Matt, I'm curious because the folks know that you decided that you were going to start cracking on your level 3, especially those who have gone to patreon.com/AGGpod and joined the Patreon, have seen some build updates on your demon. So it's been, a week since you posted that? That thing's got to basically be done now, right? Oh, Nigel's here.
Oh, hello, Nigel. Well, it's not quite done, but I am trying my best to make all the progress I can. Should I tell you where I'm at with it?
Yeah, fire it away.
All right. I've got the internal fillets done. Arrow pack has been epoxied on, and I've got the fillet, the external fillets taped off and getting ready to apply them. So been watching some Rocky Vlogs videos. I got my fat socket and some denatured alcohol ready to go.
Yeah.
So, and not acetone because that'll just spread it. So, yeah, I'm hoping to do that tomorrow. I wanted to get going on that. And then after all that's done, I'm going to pack it up and then try to do some ground testing. So, before I paint. I think that's probably a little more important.
There's actually progress getting made. That's good to hear.
It's supposed to be, yeah. I'm trying to figure out where's a good place to ground test. Maybe that'd be a fun question. I don't know if I want to do it at my place, but
My house.
Yeah.
and just go up to Gladstone and pop some black powder.
I mean, we tested some other volatile substances in that backyard.
All right. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah, I can do that.
we have grass now, and we've been talking about doing ground testing, but the backyard's fairly small, so I'm like, we should probably talk to people before we do that because I understand how that could be concerning. Garage Man Cave says all moved in the new house. We are certainly in the new house. All moved in.
Yeah.
Is
all our stuff is here.
Yeah, that's
but
a good
a lot of it is either in boxes or strewn about.
Yeah, or at the Wayback Burner, which is what I'm calling
Yeah.
the storage unit that I got nearby for all the rocket stuff that was in the rafters at the old house, because the new house has a finished garage, so we can't store stuff in the rafters, but it is an insulated garage. So we could throw some AC in there and just be absolutely have it made in the shade.
Have you thought about unfinishing the garage?
No, that hasn't crossed my mind, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
All right. Just thought I'd throw it out there.
Well, should we talk a little bit about what the AGG group project is for AIRFest this year? We've talked about it before, but we might as well throw it out there again. We're building a 10-inch Nike Smoke. If you're on the Patreon also, Taylor posted some pictures of the nose cone in front of his house in the garage, and it is awesome. It's such a giant nose cone.
It's very pointy.
It's like 5 feet tall, I think.
That's so ridiculous. Just the nose cone's 5 feet tall. It's sick. I'm super excited for it. We got it basically for free. Taylor, did you trim the fins for the tooth caps?
I have not yet.
You have the dimensions, right?
I should.
Okay.
Oh, that Postart earlier was like, I hope Taylor still got them because I don't know where they're at.
They should be in our message history.
If not,
With
I
Shane.
can pull them back out. If I remember correctly, I sent them to you in metric. So if you'd prefer, I can send them to you in freedom units.
I think I can figure out how to make
All
those
right.
convert.
Whoa. The carpenter from Kansas City not being afraid of metric. This is crazy news. Colin Brum says, I'm pretty sure a guy from Iowa State is going for his level 2 cert at AIRFest on an L2375. That's
Whoa.
crazy work. I'm here for it. Oh, yeah. The Nike Smoke motor choices. We should probably talk about that because Postart and I have to swing through Pahrump and pick up 2 of our outboard motors. Taylor, did you get the ones that you ordered? Or is Chris bringing them?
Chris is bringing them.
Okay. So we're doing an M1939 and 4K540 Metal Storms, but it's not looking phenomenally promising that Sparkies will be allowed at AIRFest this year. So we might be flying just an M1939, which is sick in its own right, but maybe we should just get the M1075 for the next flight.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a chance that we could do Sparkies at AIRFest, but we won't really know.
Yeah, it's going to be a last minute call. So fortunately, Parump's like only 45 minutes out of the way for a normal drive, and adding 45 minutes to 25 hours of driving isn't really that big of a deal. So we'll just go ahead and do it. Orbit Forward says getting close to 200,000 subscribers. Congratulations. Yeah, thank you. But please actually go subscribe to the AGG podcast channel, or the Anti-Gravity Group channel is what it's actually called. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we are going to give away a $100 Wildman Rocketry gift card. So check that out. Yeah. All right. Who else wants to talk about what they got going on for AIRFest? And if you're going to AIRFest, let us know what you're working on in the comments, and we'll chat with you because we got the live chat. So we're doing it live, folks. Postart, you want to talk about what you got going on, or Taylor?
I pretty much finished except the electronics on the 7.5-inch Fat Boy and the 5.5-inch Skeeter. So I'm going to fly those on, well, the Fat Boy on a K1000 and then the Skeeter on a Jig. I'm in the painting process right now. Yeah. And then hopefully the 5-inch Punisher on an N5600. Still working out the details on getting the motor in a case, but
Oh yeah, you got the closure, the impossible to find closure.
Oh.
now I realize I don't have the right O-ring for the nozzle. So we'll see.
Didn't you say there was a rocketry forum post from Jeroen that explains it?
Yes, but the groove is apparently a different depth on the nozzle for the Aerotech version. It's a whole thing. I don't know. So if I had a lathe, this would be super easy because I would just need to modify the groove. It needs to be a little bit bigger. But
what about if we ask politely if anyone just has a CTI 6-grain case that you can borrow?
Yeah, that's my next step.
If you happen to know anybody that's got a CTI 6-grain 98 case that might be willing to loan it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So let me know.
The good news is White Thunder motors, big ones, never have issues. So there's virtually no risk involved.
Especially not 6 grains. Like,
Yeah.
never.
Never had problems. So no need to worry about that. Adam Knippa from Astis Industries says 4-inch Nike Smoke on an I-100 red long burn and SS Vogel full converted to electronics staging. For
Whoa.
those who aren't familiar, Adam is the person who designed the SS Vogel. So that's going to be pretty sick. Postart, you want to tell the folks what you've got going on?
Yeah, also a 7.5-inch Fat Boy that I have not started yet. I need to, because I believe Taylor and I are drag racing those. Yeah, haven't started it. Need to. I have everything for it. Taylor made it basically a kit.
The good news is I built mine in like a day, so it
Yeah.
went together pretty easy.
That's what I told him. I was like, you could do this, like, because he doesn't work Tuesdays since it's podcast day. I was like, you could build this next Tuesday morning, and it would be ready
Also,
to
I'm
roll.
changing the way I'm doing the electronics. So I gave you a bulk plate where there should be one there, but I'm turning it into a centering ring, and then I'm just using my like a bulk plate with a piece of all thread on it, so I can use my normal altimeter bay sled from everything else and just put that on there, and then put T-nuts in the centering ring that's in the nose cone and just screw it in there. That's my
This
new
man
plan, because I'm like,
refuses to change.
well, I'm just like, it would be so much easier if I could just swap sleds without making a custom setup.
Are you just doing main at the top?
Yeah, just pop at the top, let it rip.
I've been trying to decide how I want to do the electronics on it.
I did
unsure.
finally break and buy a shoot release, though. It hurt a lot, but
There's so much money.
the Skeeter's going to need it because it sims to like 4,000 feet on a J180. I don't know if that's accurate. You think that's accurate, Sim? I don't know. The drag coefficient could be off.
That seems way too high.
It does burn a long time.
That's true.
Yeah, we
I don't
need
know.
somebody who's flown like the OG Polecat one to chime in on altitudes here. Because like the J90 used to be the go-to for that rocket. The altitude would probably be pretty similar, right?
The thing is, it doesn't weigh very much, so that doesn't seem completely unreasonable.
Let me see if there's anything on rocket reviews, dude. The classic. Rocket Chick says 6-inch carbon fiber lock rocket on a Research O motor. Here we go.
Whoa.
That'll be fun.
I've heard that there may be another really big, really fast motor this year. Much like the one last year. I've heard. Okay, well, here's what I'm working on for AIRFest. Jack baby. Nothing. Woo! Dude, I'm a part of this project for balls that's actually happening this year and has been like in not quite sure thing for the past few years, and they've been trying to get it to fly, but I'm not even sure if I will have a chance to fly my N1560 rocket at balls this year. So I'm like, I'm probably still going to build it just in case the opportunity does arise. But right now I have such little motivation to build anything. I just want to fly rockets that I have. But that said, we're going to fly the Nike Smoke, and then all day Saturday, basically, I'm going to be occupied judging the Rocket Vlogs Punisher 2.6 Punisher Punishment Contest. So that'll keep me pretty occupied. And then Sunday and Monday, I guess. Are we going to fly the Nike Smoke Friday? Right. That's a good thought. You're muted, Taylor.
Perhaps. Friday or Sunday.
I think Sunday makes more sense, but yeah. So, I mean, I could try and fly something on Friday. Eric does have the bobs ready to fly again on another N1000. Technically, that is half my flight. It seems like 42,000 in Argonia, which is pretty good. But fortunately, the recovery should be fairly easy because it's Argonia. Unless
Did he send in a high out?
Yeah, I did. On the last day, and then I texted Corey and said I was sorry for it, and he's like, "You're not even the first one I got today." I was like, "Fantastic! I'm glad other people are procrastinating too."
I sent mine in like 1 a.m. the day after. So.
Nice, dude. Nice. Wait, what are you flying? Oh, the Infinity.
Yeah, because now you do it on anything over PK just to be safe.
What's that
simming
Argonia,
to?
like 28?
25, maybe.
That's gonna be zesty, dude.
Yeah, Mach 2.1.
Whoa.
That's pretty gnarly.
2.2 maybe. What's
It'll be
more
fine.
gnarly is if I do the M3100 in the 4-inch Punisher.
Oh.
It's
Oh
like
yeah, I forgot.
It's like 50 G's.
Whoa.
Dude, you could do
Whoa.
both of them in one weekend.
Yeah, but it's like if I lose one, I'm not going to have the balls to fly the other one. I won't be able to take that amount of sadness.
What could go wrong with a White Thunder motor in a Punisher?
I ended up ordering another nose cone for the 4-inch Punisher because I have that crappy one that was like a defect from the like late run of his previous supplier, which would be totally fine. But I'm like looking at the sim again, and I'm like, it's gonna go like Mach 2.2.
Dang.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
I
be
need to
really
build
upset
my new 4-inch Punisher.
if there's a dumb nose cone failure. So I just ordered a new one. It hasn't came yet, but we'll see. I still need to I haven't done anything with that rocket, so we'll see if that actually happens. I'd like to fly it, but
There
I don't
is
know. I got a
one
lot of other
other
stuff.
flight that's kind of in my playbook, and it's my Polecat Nike Smoke on an M2250. So,
Nice.
I mean, I'm probably going to bring it and have it all ready. We talked about me building the Skeeter at your house, like before the launch. Is that feasible? Is that going to happen? We're building a 10-inch Nike Smoke, and we have 1 week from the point of the launch to build that whole rocket.
It's feasible. I'll build it. I'll build it for you.
No.
Once again, I did the most of the construction in like 4 hours.
Yeah, I feel like it really doesn't take that much time. I think the fillets are probably the hardest part.
It's just if you want to paint it, that's kind of going to take a while. But I mean, I feel like most of the time with the Nike Smoke is going to be like tying up, like trying to make it look decent. Because we could probably build most of it in 2 days.
Dude, we can build it all in 1 day.
Are you guys okay with me glassing the tubes beforehand?
Sheesh, man, as fun as that sounds to be there for that.
I don't know. I was excited to do that.
Yeah, it was really fun when we did the Arcus. But yeah,
Yeah.
I guess go ahead for time constraint reasons. That should be fine.
Just to be clear, I really don't want to, but that's the only way I can see it really working out well with the amount of time we have.
Matt, go over there and help him.
Yeah.
All right. When are
Did
you
you
doing
do
it, Taylor?
sleeves or are you wrapping it?
We're wrapping it, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, I priced
Finger
out the
paint.
sleeves and it was going to be like $130 worth of sleeves. And I'm like, there's no way.
That's almost as much as we paid for the rocket. We're doing this
So
one
I
on
ordered
budget.
up the old Amazon special fiberglass, the real coarse stuff,
Yeah, dude.
and a fresh can of West 410. So we're just going to just layer on and then slather her up with the filler.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear, dude. That'll be fine.
When are you doing that, Taylor?
This week.
This weekend. All right.
Shane has probably the biggest investment in materials so far for the 3D printed fin crowns because there's so
Dude, yeah.
so much material.
I need to put that into the split wise because it's like $60 worth of filament just for the
Dang.
crowns.
And that's all
hilarious.
of them? Have you made all of them?
I've printed 3 of them so far. But
What are
the
the
$60
crowns?
is all in.
We're shaving the fins down like a bad tooth and then putting 3D printed crowns over the top of it so they're the right like scale shape.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't you see the
Nice.
pictures, Matt, on the AGG Patreon at patreon.com/AGG pod where you can join for as
Sure
little
did.
as $1 a month?
Yeah. I
Rocket
did.
Chick says trackers are going to be your friend at AIRFest. Lots of tall grass. Dude, that will be fun to take a giant rocket out of. That will be a good time.
This rocket should be a lot easier to recover.
Yeah. It's probably going to be really light. I
Yeah,
wonder,
it should come out around the same as the Arcus, I think.
I almost think it's going to be lighter. I'm throwing it out there. I think it's going to weigh 80 pounds.
Arcus was 65.
Oh my God, that's crazy. All right. Yeah. I
Yeah,
kind
isn't
of
that
forgot
absurd?
about that. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Maybe once we finished the recovery and stuff, it was like 70 pounds, but it was absolutely ridiculously light. We thought it was going to be 85, and that's what we were planning around. But, yeah,
Wow, that is stupid. That's awesome though. Okay, that's right because it was 100 pounds with 9 motors in it. That's
Remember when it was
absurd.
going to have 2 motors?
Yeah, that was awesome. I
That
think we
was-
should still do that on something.
Yeah, let's build a new booster with 298s. Let's bring it back.
Dude, what about I have a proposition. I remember what it's called. Hold on. Someone did this at LDRS in Potter, New York a long time ago. Taylor probably knows where I'm going with this. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up on the screen for those who are viewing or watching live right now. We could do our own Twin 98 goofball rocket, an upscale freaky flyer by Estes.
Wow.
You're muted, Taylor.
They flew that on two I don't know what those are, 1300s, the red lines.
98? 2
Yeah.
grains? That's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, crazy.
That's sick. Chuck has a Voodoo Rocketry. There's a clip of that in his LDRS music video. But yeah, that would be insane. Well, with the new shop or the new garage, you'll have room for something with a 14-foot wingspan, right, Taylor?
Yeah, like a bow mark.
Well,
Oh.
okay. Let's do the bow mark, but each pod gets a 98.
Perfect.
So we'll do 98 and 675s in the main airframe, and then 2 more 98s in the pods. What could go right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
let's check out.
We'll just do it like the big Gemini DC that I can't remember who's bringing. We'll do a 12-inch bow mark, but it'll be super heavy, and we'll just put a 98 in the body and then one in each pod and go with Super Thunders.
I'm here for it, honestly. Dude, I forgot about that. That's going to be so sick. The big Gemini DC. I'm going to try and film as much stuff as possible. I'm also going to have to put out like some sort of a announcement for the Punisher contest, because I think we should probably have a Flyers meeting after the Flyers meeting for the contest. And basically, I'm just going to be like, okay, all the Rockets have to get RSO'd, but if anybody thinks they have found loopholes or skirted the rules of the contest, put your hand up and come see me, because we're going to need to inspect all of the rockets. But I think if there's anything on the edge, I've got a couple people who volunteer to help judge. But if there's anything that seems like you've perhaps found the edges of the rules, I'm probably going to have to inspect it. I've seen a couple pretty crazy ones so far. I'll fill you guys in off air because I don't want to shill out anyone's secrets. But none of you guys are doing the contest, right?
No.
I already
All
have
right.
a Punisher.
You need more of them, Matt. You have one.
Honestly.
You get the 2.6, dude. The
I
Rocket
just
Claws
didn't want to
edition.
pay for it.
That's fair. Dude, it is pretty. I kind of want another fin can for mine, but I'm just like holding out hope that someone's gonna find mine, and then then I can have my case back too. I can give David his.
Is that the contest to find your 2.6 inch?
Yeah, if anybody finds my rocket, they instant win whether or not they entered a rocket. But yeah, so there's some pretty gnarly flights coming out of that contest. So that'll be exciting to watch. I want to make like a whole vlog style video on the whole experience. So it'll be a good time. But I got to figure out how I'm going to get in contact with everybody that's planning on doing it ahead of time. I'll probably post in the Cloudbusters Facebook group, but I might have to make another video on my channel just to like make sure everyone's on board here. Okay, let's read some of these comments. Canadian Sig says 24-hour drive from his place to AIRFest. So somebody feels our pain. That's good to know. Because it's actually we're pretty far now from Taylor's house. Taylor, can you dox yourself? Tell me your address on air real quick. Our house to Kansas City is 23 hours. Okay. All right. That's not too bad.
What about with the addition of Pahrump.
Ooh, good call. Tell everybody it's Pahrump, Nevada. 2340. 1600. Do you want any fireworks while we're in Pahrump?
No.
You don't want some alien shells, the Area 51 ones?
I mean, I would, but like, I'm in Missouri, so it's going to be hard to beat it.
Yeah. Plus, obviously, I would never transport fireworks across the country.
Yeah,
that
that'd be
would
ridiculous.
be a bad call. Okay, let's see. Somebody says, gonna do my first electronic deployment on my level 2. I converted to dual deploy. Colin Brum says, sorry. Also gonna fly my first completely scratch built rocket. Pretty sketchy because it was my first time making tubes. See, that's what I like to hear. My God. Alan Brock Images says, I'm launching my first 2-stage at AIRFest, M7 L1256. That is a bold starting point. But
Yeah,
as
it is.
we know,
That's sick, though.
2 stages are easy. Easy.
We proved it.
Yep. Eric Steinhagen says scratch half scale Sidewinder missile level 2 4-inch AMRAAM missile 4 motor cluster to 10K. With 4 motor cluster in the AMRAAM?
That's crazy.
That's sick. Canadian 6 says working on my Formula 75 with a 54mm mount using some Wildman parts on it with a bit of sanding. Nice. Also working on an upscale 5-inch SS Alpha with a 75. Yes, that's what we like to hear. Okay. Oh, Taylor, the nose cone that I got at LDRS last year, remember the foam filled, what I thought was a polecat nose cone? It's not. I don't know what it is. It's like 7-inch diameter.
Yeah.
It fits all the way inside a 7.5 tube, but it's bigger than a 6-inch tube.
Is it gel coat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be Curtis.
For what though?
AMRAAM.
Oh yeah.
Full scale?
S. Is it 7?
I think so, because they has the 3.5-inch one too.
Yeah, that's the half scale one. You're right. Well, I guess we got to build an AMRAAM now, guys. Yep, 7 inches in diameter. Well, I stumbled on the nose cone on accident and got it for $20. So, AGG AIRFest 2026 full scale AMRAAM.
Dude, it'd be worth it for the meme.
Do you think the like coupler sized 8-inch sonotubes will fit?
The nose cone?
Yeah.
No.
What could we possibly do for tubes? We're gonna make mandrels and roll
Yeah,
wrap.
we'd have to roll them.
Maybe Tim has the mandrel.
God, that would be expensive. It's patreon.com/AGGpod.
I was explaining to my dad the magic crystal the other day because somehow he wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, that's gonna be done for AirFest too, right?
10
He's
out
really
of 10
into
idea.
it.
It's so sick.
Dude, Taylor's weekend is gonna be packed. He's flying M3100 the 4-inch Punisher, N5600 the 5-inch Punisher, 10-inch Nike Smoke, Magic Crystal, Nike Hercules. It's gonna be insane.
Oh, yeah. How's the hurt coming? Weren't you working on that?
No, I'll be upfront. I was not working on that.
I thought you were, like, somewhat recently.
It's called Nike Hercules.
Yeah, back in February, maybe.
Oh.
Not a Nike Hercules. Thank you.
Mm.
Ernesto Medina says, exciting plans. First, I hope to enjoy a successful level 3 flight with my Wildman Extreme on an M1550. Also, my adult son wanted his level 1. He will attempt with the Journey 75 H550. After that flight, a father-son drag race. Dang, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get my dad to come to Balls so that we can fly my M2200 without Taylor there. It'd be really fun. Ryan Sedlitzek, hopefully, says, I won't be making it to AIRFest, but I'm working on a 5.5-inch Iris while listening. Gotta count for something, right? Well, yeah, it's the best rocket, so it counts for everything. You might as well be flying an 08000 at AIRFest if you're building an Iris, honestly. Same S, different day. You know what I'm saying?
Might be overstepping some bounds, but
When are we gonna do the full scale Iris?
The same week we do the full scale Nike smoke.
That's not like that far out of reality, mind you.
Yeah,
How
it's
big
only
is a full scale
16 inch.
Iris? Is it
It's only
24?
12. We've built Iris-sized rockets before,
Yeah, just the fins would be as big as this room, but
and it would be 24 feet tall. But who cares? No, it's not that tall. I think it's like 16 or 18.
no way it's only 16 feet tall. I think it's got to be 20.
Oh, well, mine was 2/3 scale and was 12 feet tall. Should be 18 or 16. I mean, and it is 16.4 feet. Dude, it's Punisher sized.
That doesn't
It's
make
not as
sense.
cool as a Punisher.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? This man's like, no, I reject that. That rocket's 35 feet long. Okay, fine. Full scale Sandhawk.
Do you guys have any J4?
No.
Unbelievably no. Why? What are you trying to fly?
Well, I'm just like, I have one.
Uh,
I was
For
thinking
what?
we could throw those in the Nike smoke.
I see.
You guys have a
6 lock. Dude,
No.
that might be pushing it.
Yeah.
4 J800s.
They could take it.
Taylor just doesn't care if we shred this one because it was basically free.
Yeah,
What
and
if-
I believe in it. We're not putting in motor in it.
What
Well,
if the
We
the
kind of
fin? Yeah. What if the fin grounds came off, but the actual centerpieces stayed on, and so then it just had tiny
unstable.
fins?
It'd be kind of funny.
Rocket Chick says 6 lock 7s as Kool-Aid Man drag racing K1100s most likely. That's going to be great, dude. All the Kool-Aid Men parachutes. People loved that. On
Yeah, those things
the
are
Rocket
sick.
Vlogs, Instagram and Facebook kind of popped off a little. Dude, a full-scale Iris would be ridiculous, but it would be fun. That would be so fun to paint. Love that. Let's do full-scale V2.
Ooh.
Well, Taylor's going to have
Sheesh.
the garage. We can get the Beaumark with full-scale V2,
Not that
full-scale
big.
Iris.
Dude, just build
Freaky
a
flyer.
the shop. You know, just a silo maybe. Thank you.
A silo.
Yeah.
Last time Taylor budgeted for a shop, he built a rally car instead.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, what are we going to do this time? Rebuild the rally car?
Yeah, a VSST rally car. Dude, I want to fly my M20. I'm going to bring it. I'm just a little afraid of it. Fortunately, I can just blow up our case, Taylor, instead of blowing up my old one.
I mean, it'll blow up whether you fly it next month or 4 years from now. Well, if it were to blow up.
Okay. If you say so. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. I'm a little bit
Yeah.
afraid the rocket's not going to love it, if I'm honest. But this is what I wanted as a teenager, and now I have a spare 5.5-inch Nike Smoke that looks way better. Now I
Didn't
have
you
the
do
one I
tip to
got.
tip?
Huh?
Didn't you
Yeah,
do
the-
tip to tip?
It
Yeah.
has a quarter wall coupler, but the airframe itself is a little bit. There's like not a lot of empty space, but there might be just enough to just do one of the where it just snaps right in half on the way up. What do you think, Taylor? How's that look in your head?
I think it'll be fine. I think you could take it.
I thought about just getting like a stiffy coupler from Lock and gluing that in the blank space. Just
I really don't
sticky.
think the tube is going to be the problem.
What would the nose cone?
I think if there would be a problem, it would be the fins, but I think it's taken care of. I don't know. I believe in it.
The tip-to-tip 3/8 fins, yeah. That I'm not worried at all about those.
Oh, I forgot. I was keep thinking they're 1/4 inch.
Yeah, we got the beefy boys. But the funny part is now I have the Nike Smoke I got as a teenager, but also now have the Nike Smoke I wanted as a teenager. So I'll be sad if I lose the Polecat one, but at least there's the performance rocketry one to ease my tears a little bit.
I feel like I need to dig out my Polecat Nike Smoke just so we can play Nike Smokes.
Yeah, dude.
The weekend of the Nike Smoke.
What's so funny, Shade? What are you laughing at over there?
We won't worry about that right now. You know.
What did I say?
No, I'll explain it afterwards. We should
Wonder
definitely
if
play
anyone
Nike
else
Smoke. So
caught
we
that.
we can bring all the Estes ones as well, and you can bring out your 2.6 Mad Cow one.
Oh yeah,
What else?
and
we
the
got?
10-inch one.
Yeah, and I have a 4-inch Polecat one as well. It sucks,
Oh.
but I have it. It was built, and it was built sort of badly. I mean it was built pretty fine. It's just been like kicked around a warehouse, it looks like. So it needs some repairs. Really, it needs a new everything but the nose cone, and I paid $5 for it because I wanted the nose cone. Because I don't have enough projects to work on.
Oh, I'm gonna put this out right now. If anyone wants the airframe and fin section that is already built of a 5.5-inch Polecat Nike Smoke, shoot me an email.
Yeah, single deploy 54, but
Yeah.
with quarter fins.
I can deliver to AIRFest. Shoot me an email. Shoot me an offer. I'm keeping the nose cone.
Yeah, sorry everybody. But here for the people watching and not just listening, here's a picture that is representative of how much I need more stuff to work on. And for those just listening, this is the shelf in our garage with probably at least 100 tubes between phenolic and fiberglass on the shelves there.
So does that mean you have motor tubes we can use?
I knew you were gunning for my 4-inch phenolic. I knew it was coming. Here's why. It's the good phenolic, so we'll just order a new one for like
You mean
$8
good
each.
phenolic as in it's really crispy?
Yeah, it's that good stuff, dude.
Where the kind where you look at it funny and it shatters.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
The one that makes a good liner for my
I just wanna
4.5-inch motor.
I just want to know if I need to order tubes.
I have 54 phenolic. How long are we doing the motor tubes? You muted.
I was planning on the outboards being like 18 inches.
Okay, we'll need 154 then, but I'll double check the length. But I have a 54 phenolic tube out there that's full length, but I don't know if it's 48 or 34 or 36. It might be 36. There's a chip on one end of it, but it's like off the old block. So
I mean, it doesn't. We could shorten them a little bit too. So I mean,
what?
Be ashamed in that. That was horrible. Okay.
Chip off the old block. Jeez Louise.
That's good. Canadian Sigs, there's a couple old missile bases for sale in Kansas. They could make a great shop. Oh, you see?
Yeah, in Kansas. There we go.
Matt, can you front that for us?
I'll sprinkle some Garmin money and grab some silos.
Yeah, watch some missiles grow. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, tell us in the comments what else you're working on because we are running out of steam here. We kind of blew through everything. What other? Okay, I want to fly a bunch of rockets. All right, I have rockets. I have a lot of projects that I don't want to build right now. What I would like to do is go fly some of the rocket motors that I have. So I'm like, what else could I bring and feasibly fly at AIRFest? And for some reason, I was like, something quick and easy, just in case I get a chance. M1315 in the 4-inch competitor. That seems reasonable, right? Because I have one.
It seems doable.
It's going to go like 17,000 feet because it doesn't weigh anything.
Perfect.
But then I was like, I can fly that motor in California. So what if I did another K555 in that rocket? Or bring the 3-grain blue Baboon L that I've got? Or an L1500 because I've got a couple of those. And I was like, what if I fly the Demon? And I was like, what if I sell the Demon?
What's the L1500?
The 2550 Blue Baboon
Oh,
monster. That motor's
I thought those were L.
Hardwire. Oh, it is. You're right. L1500 is the red one. I have one of those too. I have two of the 1300s. I don't know, man. Taylor, did you the 2 grain AMW case? Do you have the nozzle for that?
Yeah.
Because I have that K605 Red Rhino for that case.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So we could put that in something if we wanted to.
You're just gonna need to coat the entire core with Procast, but
What could go wrong? Give
that's
me
my
one
new plan
instance-
for lighting those.
You're not into the AP fixes the AP issue anymore?
Thought you were going back
I
to.
am, but I don't know. On the reds, maybe the green, it just wouldn't do it.
Thought you were going
Right.
back to lighting things with Estes motors.
Well, that's for clusters.
Oh.
Yeah, because the Sumi didn't quite get after it. Oh, Taylor, you can do a great video on somebody asked in the last episode about doing repairs for zippers. You should be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the perfect thing for that.
And I think that incident upset you enough that will actually happen relatively soon. Oh, he's muted.
What? Oh, I just ordered new decals for it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I still kind of want to build a 5.5 inch one, and I forgot that I have a piece of 5.5 inch like G10 tube, the cloth tube, and I have the nose cone. I'm like, yes. And then I'm like, no, quit building new rockets, just fly something.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to get that Polecat 10-inch nose cone because I wanted to make a 10-inch sumo.
Is it still available? We could talk to him. He's pretty
Last
close
I
to
saw,
us.
and he lowered the price to $100.
Dude, a 10-inch Sumi to go with our 16-inch one that we're building.
Pretty awesome.
The whole fleet
But-
of sumos would be crazy.
A 10-inch one would be kind of sick with just a single 98, though, to really do a classic Zumi flight.
Yeah, dude, we could do big G80s and put M2500s in it. Or what would be a M1939, I guess, a big G64 or H128.
Dude, M1419.
Yeah. I guess a big H128 would be an N2000. Something cheap and easy, you know? Well, since Taylor's going to have the room, we might as well build 15 sumos.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude, today I was thinking, what if I got a bunch of 1010 rail and just put it on pulleys so I could just hang all my rockets from the ceiling?
I have thought about that too, but like
That's an
ratchet
awesome
strap
idea.
it to them so it's not just dangling from the rail buttons.
Yeah, that would be hectic otherwise. But I'm like, that'd be kind of like if you just had a long one, I just slide a bunch of rockets on there.
Dude, I thought about that too. Or like mounting it sideways on the rail or on the wall. Then you're kind of running into it. When you're strapping it, you still have a potential for a lot of things to go wrong. But yeah, I thought about that, especially at our old house because there was no ceiling fan or light fixtures in the ceiling. I was like, dude, we could just hang rockets from the ceiling. It'd be like a hobby shop.
That'd be sweet. Could you
But
like take
I-
some PVC and just like cut down the line?
What?
Oh, yeah, like slot the PVC for the rail buttons to go in.
Yeah, maybe.
It'd probably be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And lighter.
That's not a bad idea, Matchy.
Yeah, PVC is all floppy though.
Yeah, well, PVC's been there for you your whole life. This is just like people say boneless wings aren't wings, they're nuggets. Yeah, as if they haven't loved chicken nuggets since they were 2. Okay? Come on. Grow up. I'm sick of this, dude. And another thing.
Oh.
How do you do that?
Definitely at a minimum need to figure out how to hang the giant rockets from the ceiling at the new place.
Dude, just get one of the like roof baskets that have the chain that you can pull and it lifts up. Have you seen those?
Roof basket?
Yeah, it's like a storage thing that hangs from the garage ceiling, but they're like on a pulley system so you can lower them up and down.
Yeah, they have
Hmm.
those for like Jeep hardtops too.
Yeah. They'd be perfect.
And like I think the cheapest way is to get them for the bicycle ones.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, a
Mm.
couple different like Chinese companies always try and send me free stuff for trade for a YouTube video. A
Yeah,
couple companies have offered me those. One of them was electronic.
that'd be
Ooh, that'd
sick.
nice.
Whoa.
And I was like, I rent a house though. I can't just go like installing
we know how to
stuff
patch
like this.
drywall.
Honestly, it would have been easy at the old house because we knew where all the
Yeah.
studs were because you could just see the the trusses. But because the trusses were open, it was way easier to just slide stuff into them. But yeah, I guess if another email comes through on one of those, I'll let you know. But I'm gonna be like, yeah. So here's the thing: the video is gonna come out probably 8 months from now. The house it's going in doesn't exist yet. That should be fine. Dude, the live chat has dried up, and it's probably because it's so late. Taylor, let's talk about your technical issues here for a moment. Finish this podcast.
You know,
off
we take a
strong.
couple weeks off and everything quits working at my house. So I don't know.
It just went so bad, and I'm really struggling to understand how. But are you gonna do the cable thing, dude?
Do it.
Maybe.
Just do
the
what
thing is,
Shane
it's
and I
been
are
working.
doing.
It's been working well enough. I
Just
I
jump
don't
through
think the
wall.
internet was the only problem today.
That's a fair point.
Clearly.
Yeah,
The computer wasn't even working a few minutes before that, so I think that's part of the problem.
that's probably true. I wonder if it like needs Wi-Fi driver updates or something.
It needs an update. Yeah, it had been asking me to update, and I kept putting it off, and I think it finally decided that it's going to shut me down.
I just have like a slight suggestion. You should maybe fire up your PC more than 10 minutes before recording a podcast and see.
Well,
how
I didn't
things are
have time
looking.
today though because I got home from work late, and then I had to make dinner.
It's always dinner with you, dude. I don't get it. Ooh, sustenance. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go grill a steak after this because I have a grill.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm so stoked. I'm living the dad life. Joe was like, you should just fully steer in, and then I'll just come over while you're grilling and talk about your yard. I was like, yeah, dude, let's do that. That's perfect. I'm
Yeah, no,
never
I
flying
keep-
a rocket again. I'm just gonna
I keep
grill.
resisting the urge of being in my 30s and building a smoker and just spending my weekends smoking meat.
Dude, you're in Kansas City too. That would be right up the center of the alley, honestly. You're gonna make your own rib tips. Burn ends.
TJ's rib tips.
No rib tips, just burn-ins for me.
Wow, you heard it here first, folks. That's an authentic Kansas City man right there.
Seems very Kansas City.
All right, well, why don't we peruse?
I actually
some of the
throw away
comments?
the rest of it. I only eat the.
You perfectly cook a whole rack of ribs and just throw the rest of the trash.
Seems efficient.
That's
You're
crazy.
so stupid.
Okay, let's read a couple of comments before we get out of here. Plus one vote for the full scale Iris. Okay, well, that's one more vote than anything else so far. So, question for Matthew, age 9. Are you going to fly a 3D printed rocket?
This
From
is
Matthew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
from.
for.
Matt,
Yeah.
answer anyway.
All right. I think at the moment we don't have anything planned that's like fully 3D printed, but maybe on the horizon we could do something like that. I don't know.
I still really want to do 3D printed fin cans and see how fast I can get them to go. I wanted to allocate one of the L1300s for that, but I'm like, also don't really want to lose my 2550 cases.
Yeah.
I guess I got a few spares now. Might as well.
It's true.
Jeez. Maybe a 29.
Shane, what about you? 3D printed rocket ideas?
Yeah, I'd also like to. I think it'd be fun. I don't know about fully 3D printed, but fin cans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's check out a couple comments and get the X out of here. Somebody says, okay, so we've been getting a lot of comments on the AGG channel lately because Shane's 3400 flight, I uploaded that as a short and it kind of hopped off. So there's some fun questions in here. We're going to avoid like this one. It says, what do they use? Old air-to-air missiles?
No.
The comments, go check out my Instagram or my Facebook or especially my TikTok if you want to see some fascinating comments. Roy B says, Samantha, that was really, really cool. Thank you for making the 100th episode so extra special and for your wonderful artwork. Let this be a super great reminder for how fun it can be to surprise loving with a gift. Sam is right about waiting. It's so hard to wait to give it, but it's really fun too. So Sam's not here, but that's for Sam. I'm sure Taylor can relay that. You know where she lives, right?
I have an idea.
Ooh, stalker.
Yeah, freak, weirdo. Let's see what else we got. I gotta get through all the short comments. I should have prepared for this a little bit better. It's all wait, is that what just landed on my neighbor's dog? Dude, the comments are some of the comments are so it's funny how everyone thinks they came up with the same joke. They're like, oh, I got this. It's awesome. I'm not going to complain though because there's a bunch of comments there. So everybody go subscribe to the Anti-Gravity Group YouTube channel, which I think moving forward we'll probably be doing the live streams over there because it kind of makes the most sense. Plus now it's eligible for super chats and stuff. So if people did want to contribute, they could do that over there. But yeah, we're probably going to move them over there. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the comments from the last episode, the perfect diameter rocket one. And we'll read one and then we'll be done. Oh, yeah. Robert Nation, this is a good one. It says, throwing it out there again for a contest, would love to see what would happen if you put DDPs in rockets instead of pumpkins. Not sure about them allowing pressurized objects, though. Could be cool, could be a disaster. I wanted to talk about this actually. Is there a rule that says that you can't take a DDP can? Because
I don't think so.
it would be hilarious for us to host this as a contest. But
what about, do you think they would pressurize enough to explode?
Well, they'd be, the
And
pressure
if
in the
so,
can would stay the same, right? So as it goes up, it wouldn't just explode.
well,
Remember we've
pop
talked about this?
open.
Well, but they have soda on airplanes.
The cabin's pressurized.
We've talked about this before, though. Don't they stow them beneath the plane?
I don't know.
We've had this conversation before because we both were like, well, yeah, pressurized cabin, so that makes sense. But I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Let's see how high you can fly it without it exploding.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You do like a Price is Right thing.
How's the N1560 coming? Braden says Connor Coons. It's not so far. I ordered fin material and have to start building the rocket, but we're still trying to organize the garage and get everything situated out there. Under Triple E rules, you can technically take invertebrates. Oh yeah. It says no vertebrate animals in like the model rocket safety code. I was like, that's nuts. I used to want, when I had like the Estes payloader models and stuff, I'd want to like put ants in there and stuff. But I didn't want them to die. I wanted them to be able to be like, you are not going to believe the etch that I just went through.
I want to say they kind of encouraged hauling bugs up, like with the X-ray.
Honestly.
Remember that?
Yeah. I think it wasn't even kind of. Hold on, let me find that.
Isn't there a picture of like a cricket or something in one?
Or like a beetle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fly. Yeah, it was on the packaging. That's awesome. I mean, a fly doesn't need to go in a rocket. It can just go up there. It's ridiculous. In the same boat for the M1378. Have one tap on board, though. All right. Best of luck I said it earlier in this episode, but I don't
Well-
know if I'll even have the chance to fly the N1560 at balls this year. But I'll have the rocket ready, or at least I'm going to do my very best to. But we've also got a lot of traveling and still a lot of moving stuff to do. As much as I don't want to wait another year, I guess I could just go to Mud Rock or something. But that doesn't sound fun on account of the name, is because it's muddy out there.
You know what's crazy that technically counts under that? You could do like crabs.
Yeah. Somebody just said, I propose squid lofting as the next
Yeah.
challenge. Ethan Edwards. Charlie's RC, welcome to channel membership. Thank you. You now get to see the N1560 rocket and all the fun behind the scenes stuff that everybody else gets to see on Patreon as well. What if we did a Die DDP contest where the challenge is to see how fast you can fly it, like accelerometer data, or maybe the most G forces? Taylor
Yeah.
could do the M3100 and have a good chance.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to fly it at balls, and if it goes well, 2050 the next day. Dang, that's crazy. I'm part of a big project that's been in the work for years. And I haven't really been hands-on with it even slightly, but I am still actively participating with the planning and everything around it. So it's a rocket that requires a team of people, and it's probably going to turn into a full weekend event. So I'm not sure if I'm even going to have time to fly it, but we'll do our best. I thought about just going to Express, but then that gives me even less time to build the rocket. So I don't know. I don't know, man. It's my rocket. I'll cry if I want to.
Oh.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty much going to do it, folks. Thank you for tuning into another episode of the Anti-Gravity Group podcast. My name is Braden Carlson. You can find me right here on YouTube at Rocket Vlogs. You can find me on Instagram at BigB1011, or check out Rocket Vlogs Official on Facebook and Instagram. John Mayer follows me on Instagram, so why don't you? That's the real question. Dude, I was at a Goodwill with Sean, and they started playing a John Mayer song. And I was like, this guy follows me on Instagram. And the lady, I talk louder than I mean to most of the time. And I was just saying that to Sean, and the lady at the cash register was just like, what? And Sean was like, what do you mean? I was like, John Mayer, you followed me on Instagram. And the lady was just like, I can't tell if this guy's just a a-hole and like really wants people to think he's cool. Just the look on her face. She's like, what is wrong with you? But no, it happened. John Mayer follows Rocket Vlogs Official on Instagram.
That does sound like something just someone that just makes stuff up all the time would say.
It kind of is like the perfect, like, he used to be unbelievably famous, but now he's just like, you know, moderately. He's still playing shows, and I guess he plays with the Grateful Dead. So I mean, he's still really big, but it's like an offshoot. Like if I said Kim Kardashian follows me on Instagram, it'd be like, this guy's lying. But John Mayer's like the perfect level of like plausible deniability. Be like, yeah, sure, buddy. Anyway,
Are we doing the outro?
yeah, do it up.
My name is Taylor. You can find me on YouTube at the Rocket Channel. There's a video of me making a nose cone mold. So if you haven't seen that, check it out.
My name is Shane or Postart. You can find me on YouTube at Postart Propulsions and on Instagram at Shane Harris Photo. Hoping to have HPR tools back up and running relatively soon.
Nice. And I'm Macho Matt. And you can find me here.
We are the Anti-Gravity Group. This is the Anti-Gravity Group podcast, and this might be the next released episode, honestly, because Taylor's from the first recording still has like 8 tracks missing, so we'll see how that goes. But we might switch up the orientation of these episodes coming out. Stay tuned, and we will see you next time on the Anti-Gravity Group podcast.
Just hear from Nigel the Rocket Cat. Load up the professional masterpiece, you can bet on that. A launch and a chat with them is guaranteed to be a blast. It's the Anti-Gravity Group podcast. Ooh, ooh, ooh.